There are three things that hold the world together. First, there's duct tape, then there's zip ties, and after that, there's strapping. Strapping is actually the key to that more sustainable future that we want. So what does EAM-Mosca do? We provide customer-focused solutions for their end-of-line packaging systems. What does that mean?
EAM-Mosca builds strapping solutions.
We manufacture the strap, and we also manufacture the machines that make the strap.
When you get a TV, it's in a box and then there's this plastic strap around. So we produce the strap and we produce the machine that puts the strap around that box.
Anything after a manufacturer or different business creates their product. It has to be packaged, safely secured, so it can be shipped, whether it's through their other companies that might process that further or to the end customer. We make sure that the value that they created gets safely and securely packaged so it can be shipped out.
Our number one value as an organization is innovation.
We revolutionized the market with our ultrasonic sealing technology. So instead of having either a heat or friction seal that costs energy, is less efficient, we use ultrasonic vibrations actually to seal the recyclable material that we call strapping, polypropylene or polyester, together around that bundle.
Really starts with recycled materials. That goes into a blender to get a correct mix for us. From there, that gets conveyed over to a crystallizer. Not to get too technical, but it's basically making an amorphous polymer into a semi-crystalline polymer. Otherwise, when we try to dry it at a high temperature, it'll just melt together and conglomerate. So after the crystallizer, it gets preheated, crystallized, that gets over to a dryer. So we dry it, that gets conveyed over to the extruder. In the extruder, we melt all of that down and basically push it out of a die at a really high pressure. From there, it immediately gets quenched into a water tank. And then what we do is we heat it up and stretch it really hard in an oven. What stretching does is it really gives it its strength. It orients those molecules in one direction. From there, we'll emboss it, put a pattern into it. And then if you're familiar with metallurgy, we actually have to anneal it. So when you stretch it, you put a lot of stress into the strap. After that, you put that stress into it, it wants to relax, almost like a rubber band. It wants to spring back together. So what we have to do is reheat it, allow it to relax on its own in the process, stretch back. And then from there, it's just cooling and putting it on the winder.
So obviously, being here in Northeast Pennsylvania is part of the history of the company.
The original EAM-Mosca story started really as EAM Industries in 1982. So there are three families that started the business in Long Island. They started to realize, well, Long Island doesn't quite fit for that logistics reaching the broader Americas market. So in 1988, they moved here to Hazleton, and then were further strengthened by the Mosca family, their larger partner in Germany, and then founded EAM-Mosca Corporation as it stands today in 1990.
And it has done very well for us because of, I would say, the logistical advantages that we have here, being located on the East Coast, very well connected within the East Coast, where there's a lot of manufacturing, where our customers are. We have also been able to find a lot of employees here that are very important, that are long-standing with us.
I've been with the company for 39 years, from 3 owners and a few employees to what it is today is pretty impressive.
What we do every day only works because of the people that work here.
I think what people do often underestimate, you can build a career here. You don't have to move to the large city. You don't have to go much beyond northeastern PA to find that opportunity and build your whole story.
Right now, currently, we have warehouses throughout the U.S.
So we enable the logistics of what products go around the country every day, every minute.
And then moving more globally is kind of the next big step for this company.
Building further facilities that we have in Canada, Mexico, and in Brazil.
We developed recently Mosca Brazil. We recently shipped containers with the strap and spare parts to Brazil for the first time.
The history is always great and it's important to understand it, but excitement about the future and what we can still do, that really gets me up every day.